And here I come live with you guys. Let me pin this for reference. And let me pin a comment here for reference while people join this live. So if you want to change your life with the way you speak English, understand the phrase, comment, confidence. There you go. Here I am. Another live, another lesson for you guys, for sure, like always. Yeah, Esperanza coming in. Yes, I know Esperanza. Hello. And let me ask you guys something. Do you guys understand English better than you can speak? Because maybe, again, you watch videos, you understand a lot. Maybe you can read. Maybe you know grammar, top solar. Hello. But when someone asks you a simple question, hello, Esperanza. Esperanza says hi. Um, but people ask you simple questions and your mind just goes blank. If that happens to you, stay here with me because today I'm going to help you understand why this happens and we are going to practice it together. Silvina, hello. Stay here so we can practice some English together. You can write in the comments, you guys, if you will, I'm a beginner, number one. Number two, I understand, but I freeze. Number three, I can speak, but I want more confidence. Yeah. How Esperanza says, how are you, teacher? Thanks for asking that, Esperanza. It's very important to connect with people and to be concerned about how they are going. And I'm doing well. Yeah, thank you so much for asking. And I really hope you are doing well as well. Yeah, truly, truly. Yeah. Um, hello, you guys. Welcome, welcome. And again, number one, if you are a beginner. Number two, if you understand but you freeze. And number three, if you can speak but you want more confidence. Um, and I see because I'm going live on other areas here, and I can see that people like giving me number two. Some people don't understand. Yeah, Admar, Sani, Pereira, Arthur. Hello, you people. I'm seeing a lot of number twos here, and that's very common. Vanessa, hello. Many people understand. Rosalie, many people understand. Yeah, but um, don't worry, okay? People who are beginners, I'm not just talking to number twos, but people who are beginners, don't leave. I will keep the exercise simple. Speranza saying here, I'm good. Thanks. Very good, Speranza. I'm happy to hear that you're good. Cristiano Pereira, how's he going? Welcome here. Well, and for people who are number three, for people who know English but want more confidence, I will challenge you to give longer answers here for sure. Many, um, Luciano, how's it going? Fernando, what's up? Welcome here. And what many people they think they freeze because they don't know enough English, but sometimes that is true, but not always. Sometimes, yeah. Ricardo, how's it going? Angela, it's true, yeah, but you may freeze because you are trying to do many things at the same time. You are translating, you are checking your grammar, you are thinking about pronunciation, you are trying to make, you are trying not to make mistakes and worrying about what the other person thinks. And you see, I've just kind of made a mistake, but it's not about making the mistakes. It's about how you get out of the mistakes. Yeah, and it was pretty natural. Raquel, Francisco, Juan Pablo, how's it going, you guys? Welcome here. And don't worry, because that is too much pressure. People feel pressure when they are exposed to English. So if you know people who are exposed to they feel pressure when they are exposed to English, feel free to share this live with them. Yeah, share that with friends, with people whom you know will need to hear this so they sound more confident when they speak, especially when they speak English. Okay, so start sharing that with people you know. And that is, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Liking, if you like my content, it's really helpful for me because other people will receive this live and will be able to be here and learn more from my content. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing the live. Wow. What's that? Chinese. Wow. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese because I study a little bit of Chinese. I understand some stuff. Uh, Interesting. And well, that is too much pressure. Yeah, confidence is not something you wait to feel. Confidence is something you train. Um, this person here says, "I'm Mozambican." What's your name, mate? And what is he saying? This Chinese here, or is that Mozambican language? Mozambique, yeah. That's interesting. Alan, cool. We got the same name, mate. You shared the live. Thank you so much for sharing. Aesio. Aesio. Oh, wow. So you speak Portuguese? Because Aesio is a very Portuguese name, isn't it? I think so. Hi, Guy. Wagner says. Wagner says, hi, Guy. Hi, Guy. Hi, Wagner. How's it going? And, well, you do not, um, again, so confidence is not something you wait to feel. Confidence is something you train. We need to train confidence. You do not become confident and then speak. Confidence will never come before speaking. Confidence needs to come with you speaking, with you practicing. See, people here are interacting, and this is all you need to start feeling confident. Interacting with people, talking with people, even if you are writing messages, and then eventually, yeah, you start speaking with these people. Cynthia, thank you so much for following, for sharing, for liking the content. I'm sure you learn a lot from it. I ask you, saying here, yes, I speak Portuguese. Portuguese. Yes, very good. Muito bem, Aécio. We can all speak Portuguese. I'm with you. TG. TG, thank you so much for reposting it. Thank you for following me here. I'm sure I can bring a lot of value to your life and to your to the way you communicate in English. Nice to meet you, Cynthia. Cynthia saying here for me, nice to meet you. I'm from Nicaragua. Nicaragua. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, people from all over the place. I'm very happy to be able to be here interacting with you guys. And let me share a little bit more with you. Um, Again, you speak, you practice, you guys make judgments, and then confidence grows. Confidence grows with from this. So when you speak English, what is your biggest problem? TG says, espero participar. Yes. Participate. Yes. For example, when you speak English, what is your biggest problem? Letter A, I forget words. B, I translate everything. C, I'm afraid of mistakes. 4, D, I don't understand the other person. A, I forget words. B, I translate everything. C, I'm afraid of mistakes. Or 4, I don't understand the other person. What is your biggest problem with English? Let me understand that. I actually saying here confidence and fear with native speaker. Why, I ask you, specifically with native speaker? Why do you have this fear with a native speaker? What is the difference between a native speaker speaking English and a person who is not a native, in your opinion? And how can you break that fear, actually? Because that is something very important to think about, something very important to consider. Confidence will come even when you have fear with the native speakers through practice, through meeting more native speakers, or even meeting people who are not native, who will later on connect you with native speakers. If you start connecting with people who are not native, participating in communities. I have a community where people join together and start speaking English. They build confidence, and naturally they say, "Wow, I was speaking with this American guy, I was speaking with this British guy, and I'm feeling so much more confident now." So that is one thing to consider, because it's cliche, I know, but practice is what makes us more confident, what makes us better. Yeah, even with native speakers. But I want to hear your insight, your point of view here, ISU. And Wagner is saying, I forget words. Perfect. And that is totally normal, Wagner. People forget words, and that is pretty natural. This is normal because people are worried about the vocabulary they know. You don't need to be worried, Wagner, about the vocabulary you don't know. Or maybe the vocabulary you know, but you forget. People are not expecting to hear a specific word from you. People when people want to understand your message. So if you have a message to transmit and you forget a word, you don't need to remember the word. You just need to find a different way to communicate. Yeah. If I forget, for example, the word chair, I can definitely say, wow, yesterday I sat on that what's that thing? That thing with the seat, and that I can sit on, and I have like a rest support for my back so I can relax a little bit. You know, these details, they already described what a chair is, and you don't need to remember a specific word. Esperanza says here, fico. Oops, let me go back here. Esperança says here, fico muito sempre nervosa ao responder. Yes. In the first step, Esperança, if you want actually understand me, my recommendation, interact with me in English. Because honestly, people see your photo here, but they don't see you interacting with them. So the first step is be confident in the chat. It doesn't matter if people are going to judge you. I'm not here to judge you, and I'm going to help you. So the first thing I recommend to you, start commenting here on my videos in English. And let's see and let's show to people, let's show to the world that you can actually be confident as the first step you take, and that is start. Make your first um, comment in English. All right. Well, um, so don't worry about feeling nervous to respond. Thank you so much, yeah, for commenting here. Your words matter for me. Your comment matters for me. It's very important for me to hear from all of you guys. Yeah. TG, the same thing. Yeah, TG saying, I simply forget the words. TG, this is completely normal. But again, I can't emphasize this enough. Forgetting the words is an excuse that you don't need to give yourself. Find different ways, even simple ways, to communicate your message, because this is confident people don't remember all the words. They find ways to convey their message, to communicate their message, to transmit their messages. See, I'm using three different words to transmit the same thing, but I'm communicating in English. Another one, JD, almost a DJ. Wagner, I'm also, I want to learn English more fastest. Yes, and I talk here. There's a video here of mine going really viral, by the way. Yeah, that I talk, that I tell people that with the right direction, JD, you can definitely improve your English so much faster. And I do have the right program for people who are really serious about improving their English, where I help them improve their English faster than much faster than a regular school. Yeah, because English with the right direction, let me do something here. Okay. English with the right direction will definitely, with the right direction, with the right corrections, will definitely help you learn English much faster, JD. Thank you so much for the gift, Wagner. I really appreciate your your being the first person sending me that gift. Yeah. By the way, you like ice cream cones? It depends, yeah, but I try to go in a with a really light diet, but it's a ice cream sometimes is really good, by the way. Speranza saying, yes, Speranza, I got your message in English. That's amazing. Much better than a Portuguese message, right? Speranza saying here, I need speaking with more confidence. Perfect. You have just taken the first step, Speranza. Yeah, what's the first step? Speaking English. And writing this message and interacting with me in English is already the first step for confidence. Yeah. Being in a community where you can join people. I have this type of community where you can join people uh, with whom you can speak English every day, even with messages, written messages, voice messages, and then enter some classes together, enter some groups together where you start speaking English. Um, will definitely help you improve confidence. You need to show up. You need to be there. You need to appear. You need to be in moments where, sure, it's going to take you out of your comfort zone, but this is really necessary. It's really necessary that you are there. Yeah. So if this content is really helping you feel more confident and feel that you have enough English and you can actually use your English, make sure you like this live. Yeah, that helps me a lot for sure. Yeah. But don't worry. Yeah, I will reveal something very critical on this live. So you stay tuned, stay here because I will reveal a secret about confidence in English by the end of this live. Yeah, so make sure you stay here. Another comment. Let me interact with you guys because you guys are pretty interactive today. That's amazing. Yeah, I love comments. Cynthia says here, confident. I understand, however, I translate when I'm speaking. Absolutely. And one thing that I find, Cynthia, very interesting for to help you avoid translation is blocks. I talk a lot about blocks, and blocks are expressions that are ready expressions that even native speakers use this. This is gold, really. You should write this down. Make sure you write this down. Yeah, this is gold, really. Um, blocks. For example, you're going to talk about yourself. Oh, when I talk about my name, my profession, my age, I have to use to be. So I am. This is the block. I am. I am Alan. I'm 30 years old. I'm happy. I'm intelligent. Profession. I'm a teacher. Yeah. So you have this block. You don't need to translate. Today I was teaching a class where I was talking about um, meals, and the person asking, at breakfast, on breakfast, for breakfast, in breakfast. Actually, it's for breakfast. So if it's for breakfast, you say, I have eggs for breakfast. So if you go for lunch, you already know that we use for meals. So I have rice for lunch. I have eggs for breakfast. I have chicken for dinner, for example. Yeah. So I'm using for as a block for meals, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. You don't need to translate this anymore. Yeah. This is one of the tips. There are many other things that you can do, but this is gold. Make sure you write that down. Yeah. Use English with blocks because even native speakers use blocks when speaking English. I ask you as speaking here. I don't have confidence with native speakers. I think that I will talk wrong. I ask you, I need to tell you a secret that many people don't know. Native speakers, which is not a secret for a lot of people, but for many people, it is a secret. Native speakers don't speak correctly all the time. Maybe someone who is an English teacher, or maybe a lawyer, or someone who is really strict about their language, they might speak more correctly than others. But native speakers don't speak correctly all the time. They make a lot of mistakes. What's the difference between a native speaker, ISU, and you? The difference is native speakers, they don't care. They just continue speaking. They have strategies and use blocks to keep speaking. Of course, they won't translate because they're native speakers, but they still use blocks to help them flow in the conversation. They have some ready to go phrases. Yeah, they have ready to go sentences to keep the communication going. So that's an interesting one. And you guys, again, make sure you double click there, you like this live because this is very important for me and very important for people who need to hear this. So make sure you like that. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Wagner. Thank you for liking, and I ask you the same. That's very important for me. Um, Let me check more. Let me see other comments that we have had. To have confidence, JD. I need stop this crying. Yeah, JD. No worries. No JD, no cry. You know, every little thing is gonna be all right. Don't worry. Yeah, confidence comes with trying. And I know JD. I know sometimes we cry. I know it hurts. Yeah. But especially what hurts is our ego because we want to be perfect all the time. We can't be perfect all the time. We make mistakes in life, and this is normal, not only with English, but with any other aspect of our lives. It's not possible to be perfect. So um, just keep going, just keep showing up. And thanks a lot for the hearts, for the likes. That really helps. I can see more people coming in. Yeah, this helps a lot people, other people to be here and interact so we understand the pain that people have and what um, I'm sure that the pain that other people have, you also have, and that will also help you, not just other people, but other people coming in also helps you to be interacting more as well. Yeah. Ramendi. Hello, man. How's it going? Ramenji. We have spoken in video call before. Yeah. We had a meeting before. Pretty cool guy. Yeah. Very smart. Wish you all the success. I'm sure the success is coming to you, mate. Just keep working hard and going for your dream. Yeah. I know about some of your dreams. Yeah. And I do believe in you. You just got to believe in yourself, mate. Really nice. Cynthia, thank you. Saying thank you here. You're welcome, Cynthia. I'm here to help always. Yeah, and I love interacting with you. That's why I'm here live, not just to talk, but to really interact with you. Because when you interact with me and I interact with you, that's how you grow confidence and that's how you learn. And welcome to the newcomers here. Welcome to the new viewers. We are interacting here and getting to know each other better and improving our confidence in communication together. Um, Let me see who else. Cynthia, despise or maybe despite of the people made mistakes in the moment. Cynthia, I'm going to be honest. This is not so clear for me. I'm not sure if you're saying despise as in I don't care, despise, like shut up, you're making mistakes, stupid, oh my God, please, yeah, despise, or despite as in a contrast, despite of the people made mistake in the life, but in the moment. But yes, if you are saying despite, that's good, that's better. Um, and yes, people make mistakes, and it's okay. People make mistakes all the time. Yeah, and the important is sometimes there will be some misunderstandings, some conflicts, yeah, of communication, but that's okay. What matters is, are you patient enough? Are you wise enough? Are you intelligent enough to ask each other for clarification and say, excuse me, I don't quite understand what you mean here. Can you be clearer? Can you say that in other words? The same as I'm doing with Cynthia now, because this sentence is not so clear for me. And that's fine. Yeah, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, can you clarify that in other ways? Just so we can keep communicating here. This is what confidence is. Confidence is not just pretending, oh, yeah, of course I understand this. No, if I don't understand, I don't understand. Let me understand if you can make it clearer. If not, let me help you make yourself clearer so other people understand you, including myself. Yeah. I see here probably people getting in. Yeah? AB Bravo. That's my case. What is the sign here? Is that this? This? I don't know. That's my case. You know, AB Bravo, that's a lot of people's cases. And you are not alone on this boat. There are many people on the same boat. There are many people on the same situation as you. And that's fine because one day, if you keep practicing, if you keep showing up, you will get out of this boat and help other people get out of that boat with you. Yeah. Make sure you keep being active. Yeah. Um, what that is interesting. Yeah. Just checking some stuff here. Um, Wagner, I like the way what you talk. I will follow you. Mr. Wagner, yes, thank you so much. Thanks for the ice cream again. Yeah. Um, thanks for expressing your appreciation, mate. Thank you so much. Yes, you started following me here. Cheers. Cynthia, in my case, I applied in a call center, and the people who will apply must speak fluency. Okay. Yes. Um, and well, to speak fluent, would you guys, not just Cynthia, but would you consider investing money and time to have the right direction and to have the right corrections to help you improve faster? And who knows, maybe depending on your education, the next 3, 4, 5 months, your English is so much better, so much more confident that you actually start speaking with much more confidence, being even able to open up many more opportunities, open other doors for you for different situations in life. Yeah. You gotta be willing to invest time, money, and connect with the right people, people who are really going to help you. I can be one of these people. If you really want that, make sure you connect with me. Make sure you send me a message, confidence, or any type of message that you want in my private chat here on TikTok, and I will get in touch with you and show you how I can help you. and bring you into my community so we can speak English. Yeah, we can practice English every single day together. Bam Bam followed me. Thanks, Bam Bam, for following me. Bam Bam. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, mate. Thanks for being here. Sabbath Psycho. Is that rock and roll? Sabbath Psycho? Hi, I'm from Brazil, Sabbath Psycho. Hi, I'm from Brazil. Brazil, zil, zil. Oh man, Brazil soccer. Yeah, there's the World Cup tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, nice. Hello, man. Hello, Sabbath. Let me open up a new one here. Let me go back because oh yeah, Sabbath. Yes, keep it up. I like the likes. More people, more lives. Um, being blessed with this message for sure. It's not only about English, but it's about confidence and it's about connection. Yeah, it's about the moment. Cynthia, I appreciate your advice. Thank you. I appreciate your participation, Cynthia, because without your participation, there wouldn't be my advice. Yeah, there would just be my interaction with you based on an idea that I have created for this life. So I appreciate a lot, Cynthia, your comment, your interaction here with me. Juvie. Hi. Hi, Juvie. Hello. How's it going? Speranza. I believe that when we like, we make, how can I say sforzo? Esperanza, that's the thing. And Esperanza says, "I so sorry for my bad English. I'm so sorry." Well, if you haven't watched my video before, Esperanza, make sure that you go back on some of my videos here where I say, "Don't translate. Just find another way to say that." Yeah, like the word is effort. That's the word, by the way. Let me share the word here with you. The word is forso is effort. I am translating for you. It's okay, no problem. I can translate for you. But the idea is in the future, you have to understand. Did I write the word? You have to understand that it's not about translation, it's about communicating your message. So don't worry about translation, Esperanza. Just worry about finding other way to communicate that word effort in different ways. Yeah. So I believe that when we like, we work hard. I believe that when we like, we try hard. I believe that when we like, we focus on doing, we dedicate. They are variations of effort, make effort. Make sense? So you don't need to find a word in your head. You just need to find different ways to communicate because the message, write this down, not passive, active learning. Write this down. Um, message, yeah, needs to be transmitted, no, regardless of knowing just one word or just knowing another word. See, I even like forget sometimes what I'm trying to say, but it's not about the word. Sometimes it's about the message itself. But I find ways to keep going. Confident speakers keep going. Mm, and please, Esperanza, you don't need to apologize for your English. Don't say, I'm sorry, my bad English, my bad English. Don't need to apologize. You are in the process of learning. There's nothing wrong with your English. Yeah. Maybe just inside your head. So don't worry. Yeah. No need to say sorry. We are here all together to learn, not to judge. So no sorry. Just keep going. Yeah. Relax. No stress. Okay. Esperanza says, okay. Yes, that's it. Vanilda, hello. Hello, people. And for example, simple question. Yeah. Because again, the goal is not to give the perfect answer. The goal is to start. For example, what did you do this morning? I can give you a simple structure, like a block, like I said. So, what did you do this morning? So you can say, this morning I, and that's how we start. This, I didn't send the word effort. Effort. That's the word. Your comment wasn't posted. What? Effort. What's happening? Oh, I can't comment here. This word. I don't know why. I'll check after. But here, the what did you do this morning? This morning, I so you can say, this morning I worked. This morning I went to the gym. This morning I made breakfast for myself. This morning I made breakfast for my family. So use this morning I as a block, and then you add your activity. This is an example of answering a question. Yeah. Now, what's the difference between a beginner, an intermediate student, and yeah, a more advanced student? Beginners would give me one sentence. Bob Lee Swagger. Example, thanks Bob Lee for the comment. This morning, I took a shower. Bob Lee said, perfect structure. Yeah. This morning, I took a shower. Yeah. Um, one sentence. That's it. Now, what's the difference between this and an intermediate or more advanced student? They would give me three details. Yeah, maybe three details. Here. Let me check. Let me check. Or even give me a because or something, you know? This morning, I took a shower because it's important for me to take a shower in the morning because it gives me more energy. Yeah. For example, it gives me more energy, yeah, to start my day. It's a more intermediate to advanced answer. Still simple, but give me more details about it. Yeah. Wagner, I am a little happy. I am understand what you say. So don't just be a little happy, be very happy. And I am very happy that you understand what I'm saying, Wagner. Yeah, I'm really happy that you understand what I'm saying. So stay here because I will have even more for this live. Oops, almost dropped it. I'm here. I'm okay. Everything is fine. Mm, okay, let me keep going here. Let me bring you another one. Oops. Now, we did that for, oh, more comments. Esperanza, this morning, I had one idea. I have one idea. Excellent. Yes. What kind of idea was it? Was it an idea for your personal life or an idea for your professional life? What kind of idea was it, Esperanza? Wagner. This morphina, oh my God, no more pain. This morning, I woke up late. I woke up late because my last day vacation. Oh man, last day. I'm sorry. Vacation is good. How many days did you have vacation? Yeah. Last day vacation. Morning. Thank you. Um, last day vacation. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, I maybe you don't work. So then you have a couple days more. And then on Monday, you go back to work, is it? 1 week of vacation. Okay. Sure. That's pretty good. 1 week is okay. Well, 7 days, pretty much. Yeah, considering the other weekend, 7, 8, 9, 9 days. That's pretty nice. Yeah, if you don't work Saturdays and Sundays, 7, 9 days of vacation. That's very good. Time enough to travel, to relax. If you don't want to travel, whatever that is, for whatever reason, yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. Oh, let's go. Bob Lee Swagger. This morning, I got up after taking a shower, then I brushed my teeth, and finally I had breakfast. Yes, this is completely, Bob, the difference between the basic guy and getting to a higher level in English. You understand that? Simple answer, but more details. That's perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. I feel good about receiving this. Really, truly, mate. That's amazing. How much you have improved in 5 minutes of live. That's amazing. Yeah, that's really good. Um, Here, Luis Caldera. Let's go, Luis. This morning, I woke up very happy because I do have a lot of things to thank for. Amazing. Luis, being grateful is what helps us progress and achieve greater things in this life. Yeah, if you want to make your dreams come true, you got to be grateful. You got to be thankful for things happening in your life. I completely agree with you, Luis. That's amazing. Yeah, amazing. Beautiful words. Probably, I'm sorry, you guys, but Luis has got the best answer here. Yeah, being happy and being thankful for the things you have. And thanks for the like. I'm very grateful. I'm very. It's something that I need to be thankful for. Is your like and you sharing this live with other people. So thank you so much for that. Um, Esperanza, you had an idea for your work and for your future. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing. Very good. Manelzito. Manelzito asking, you are Sigma? What's Sigma? Manelzito, I don't know what you mean exactly. Can you explain that in other words? What is Sigma? Esperanza commented on Louis' answer. Good. Very good. Yes. I like it a lot. Happiness, being thankful. And Louis started following me. Yeah, cheers, mate. I have a lot to teach you and to help you for sure. I have a lot to learn from you guys, and I have a lot to teach to you guys. Yeah, it's a two-way street. Yeah, I learn, you learn, we all learn together as a community. Yeah, that's excellent, you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, for that. Mm, you are tough. Are you talking about that because of my jacket? It looks like ashes or something. Is that what I mean? Is that what I think it is? Ibra. Oh, I think Ibra, you follow me here. Yeah, you've been here with me a few other times. Hi. Hi, Ibra. How's it going? We got RC Tavares. Hello. Hello, mate. Sigma is good. Manelzito saying, you from Brazilian? I am from Brazil. Yes, I am. There you go. There's a video of mine going pretty viral where I'm speaking Portuguese. Yeah, but of course, growing up speaking English, that's the thing, mate. I haven't only lived in Brazil, I have lived in Canada. Yeah, I've been in the United States, some places in Europe, in Australia, mate. Yeah, I've lived in Australia, mate. Yeah, so sure. I have been to different places, have lived in different places, have worked in different places, have experienced different cultures. And sure, this is part of just a very small part of my story. Yeah. It's not all about Brazil, but it's about I don't consider myself a citizen of Brazil because I have lived in other countries. Yeah. And I have, I consider myself a citizen of the world for sure. Yeah, we are all citizens of the world. Even though we are born in one country, that doesn't mean we have to limit our lives to that country. Think about that, huh? Louis, you are just an amazing person, the best one. Come on, man, you talk about being happy and being thankful. I have a lot to learn from you. Yeah, I have a lot to learn to be thankful for. You are an amazing person too. Thanks. Thanks for that. Another thing to be thankful for sure. See, Ibra loves you, man. Like, shake hands. Manelzito. I'm even going to translate that for you. So, why are you speaking English, man? Why am I speaking English? Because this is my purpose in life. Everybody's got their purposes in life. People have different purposes. And my purpose in life, why am I speaking English? Okay, first of all, I have lived in different countries and I have been speaking English since I was a child. So I have been, English has been more natural for me than Portuguese itself. Just so you have an idea, my English is better than my Portuguese, for instance. I speak, oops, I speak more English, excuse me, I speak more English than I speak Portuguese. Because again, we are citizens of the world and it doesn't matter where we come from. What matters is our background, the cultural background, the family that you were born in, or even not necessarily the family you were born in, but the decisions you make in life and the directions you follow, the roads, the paths you take in your life. And the path I have taken is the English path and the confidence in communication path. And that's what I want to transmit with people. That's why, Manozito, I am speaking English. Okay, bro? I'm speaking English because I want other people to be inspired by what I'm doing because my purpose is to help people speak English, communicate, unblock, yeah, start speaking without fear and without freezing. This is why I'm speaking English. I speak more English than I speak Portuguese, believe me. Yeah, it doesn't mean just because I can speak Portuguese that I will speak Portuguese. Yeah, the way I communicate is in English. Even with my family, I speak English. This is my natural. Yeah, Brazil is a beautiful country, but it doesn't mean that Brazil is my only home. Again, I have lived in other places, and it doesn't mean like I know a lot of people, including myself, yeah, who are from different countries, not just from Brazil, and they live in other countries. I know many. How many people do you know who are from one country but they live in another country? I know many people from African countries. They live in Europe. They live in the United States. They live in Asia. Yeah, I know people from Brazil who live in Europe, in the United States, in Canada. Yeah, in many different countries. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, where you are from. What matters is the path you choose for your life. Um, Ibra, do you teach beginner English? Yes, I have programs for all types of English, Ibra. I have programs for um, beginners. I have, thanks for the heart, Luis. Thanks for sharing some love. Yes, I teach beginners. Yes, I teach intermediate. Yes, I teach advanced. Yeah, people who already have English, but want to have more confidence, more influence, yeah, and have a much better way of communicating without translating in their heads, yeah, without freezing, without blocking when they speak. I have people of different levels in different programs, different communities, yeah, different situations where together, yeah, they find ways, yeah, together, yeah, of course, with the right direction and the right corrections to speak English with more confidence, regardless of your level in English. It may sound scary, but you will speak English from day one. There's no way you speak your mother tongue, whatever that is. Yeah. So yes, answering your question, Ibra, we do teach beginner. Let me see here. Um, I like the comments. People are pretty happy here today. Yeah, commenting a lot. Let me check. RC Tavares. Good evening. I'm Ronnie Carlos. Ronnie. That's a pretty cool name, mate. Ronnie. I'm from Campos, Rio de Janeiro. Of course, mate. Campos, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah. Is there a beach in Campos, Ronnie? Oh, that's why RC. Oh man, Ronnie Carlos. Wow. That was a bit slow for me to catch, but I gotcha. Yeah, good evening, Ronnie. Pleasure to have you here, mate. Speranza, tomorrow I had wake up very early. I will wake up very early because I will go learning about the rest is a secret. I don't know if you said that here, but it's not showing for me. Esperanza. Luis Manosito. It's my purpose in life. Lived in other countries. My English is better. Yes, and we don't even need to kind of compare English. Yeah, it's not about comparing what's better English. Luis, thank you so much for the comment. Yeah, thanks for the support. I agree with you completely. It is my purpose, and um, it's not really about better English. It's about how much I have dedicated to be in this level of English, but it doesn't mean you can't be in this level or better than my English. Yeah, so the thing is, it's not about better English, but it's about making yourself a better version of yourself each and every day. Yeah, that's that's the purpose pretty much. But yes, thank you so much for the support. I really like that, and that's you are completely right about what you were saying, Luis. Um, Roni, speaking with the natives of English, my dream. See, I'm a simultaneous translator here. I do pretty well with translation, huh? Speranza. Ronnie, good evening. Welcome. I am from Angola. See, people connecting. This is what it is. People connecting, finding people, finding friends with whom you speak English and help each other grow. Yeah, always. Don't speak Portuguese with each other. Speak English with each other. Speak English with me. Write your messages in English. Let's start connecting. Yeah, I got Bobby Lee. Yeah, Bob Lee commenting a simple sentence and then a more advanced sentence, and now speaking English all the time. There was another person here who was also speaking English, spoke Portuguese and then spoke English. That's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely something to be proud of. Bob Lee. Is English your mother tongue? Well, I think I have already answered that. No, when I was born, yeah, I started speaking Portuguese. So Portuguese is my mother tongue. But yeah, however, I started speaking English growing up, yeah, as a child, and then English has just become more natural for me than Portuguese. I love speaking English much more than Portuguese. So my day, probably 17, 18, 19 hours of my day that I am awake, sometimes a little more. 90% of my time, probably. Yeah, maybe 17 hours of my day, I speak English. And 1, 2 hours, I might speak a little bit of Portuguese. So, yeah, sure. I mother tongue Portuguese, but I do speak more English than I speak Portuguese every day. Yes, fan club number 4, blah. Let me see. Um, mm, Harold. Good evening, teacher. Good evening, Harold. What is up? Oops. I click something here that I shouldn't have clicked. But okay, let's see. Emmeline. Follow the live creator. Thanks for following. Thanks for the support. I'm sure I can be of great value for you guys. Ronnie, yes, there are beaches there. Come on, man. Can you write a little bit in English for me? Let me see how your English goes. Don't be afraid. This is about confidence. This is a safe place to be. Believe me, there are no people judging you. Not at all. Ronnie, 54 and learning English, and you have been learning English for 2 years. You are basic, almost intermediate. Yes. Basic or intermediate or advanced. There are many people, and I know that because I have been doing that for over 14 years. And even intermediate or advanced people, they come with me. Yeah, they come to me saying that they freeze, they have problems trying to speak. Because again, don't worry yet, don't get stuck in being basic, being intermediate, or being advanced. Focus on being confident communicating. Connect with people with the right direction who are not going to judge you and are going to show you the right way, the right path that will help you improve your English. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, don't get stuck to an English level. And then, as a consequence of that, if you need one day proficiency test, so you prove to someone on paper that this is actually true. I know a lot of people who go to job interviews, by the way, and they say, for example, my English is intermediate, my English is advanced. And at the interview, okay, people don't ask for your certificate. They ask, okay, you are intermediate, so let's speak English. Tell me about yourself. And people, uh, uh, in the curriculum, I am intermediate. In my school, I am intermediate. Here, I can't speak. Sorry. So don't really stress about level of English. Focus on educate yourself to improve how you communicate. There is Louis again. I said that you prefer to speak in English because your English is better than. Okay. Yes, mate. Of course. Yeah, I completely understand. Yeah. Uh, I definitely prefer to speak in English. I do. 100%. There's no doubt. Speranza, welcome. Ronnie follows me. Yeah, thanks, Ronnie. Let's improve together each and every day, Ronnie. Speranza, I feel happy for this moment of apprenticeship. Me too. You learn, I learn, we help each other, we grow together, Speranza, for sure. Completely agree with you. Connecting. Speranza. Thanks, Ronnie, my new friend. Yes, very good. So yeah, just showing one example, something that even Bob did here before. Yeah, Pablo Brazil. Pablo likes the live. Thanks, Pablo. Thanks for liking the live. Let me share something good here for you. Something that Bob did before when I commented, oh, this is basic, this is more intermediate, more details. That was perfect. So here, let me give you one example. Let's say I ask you, why are you learning English? Why are you learning English? A basic answer would be, I'm learning English for work. I'm learning English for work. Super basic. Now, if you want to give me an improved answer, still simple, but confident, make it simple. I'm learning English for work because I communicate with international clients. Again, I communicate with international clients. I want to feel more confident during meetings. I want to feel more confident during meetings. So, this is a way to communicate in an improved way. The first answer, the first sentence answers the question. Yeah, I'm learning English for work. The second part gives a reason because I communicate with international clients. And the third part, the final sentence, adds a personal detail. I want to feel more confident during meetings. I'm breaking the sentence into three parts. I'm sharing more detail. I don't just say I'm learning English for work. I give more detail. That's how we improve an answer. Ronnie asking me here, Alan, where are you from? From Brazil, mate. I'm from Brazil. Yeah, you are from Brazil. You said, yeah. So yes, I'm from Brazil. Uh, Born in Brazil, but lived in other countries, yeah, and have had different experiences, lived in different cultures, connected with different people, and have had, yeah, for the past 14 years, students from a lot of countries in the world, connecting people into different communities, yeah, and getting people to improve their confidence in communication each and every day. Yeah, I do have this program. If that interests you guys here, make sure you connect with me here. And perhaps, yeah, depending if you are really serious about improving, I can share my contact with you and we can get closer in touch and I'll help you out with this. Esperanza, when starting the live tomorrow, teacher Alan? I'm not sure actually. Whenever I have some free time, yeah, some free time, yeah, I stay. Pablo, cheers. Thanks for the roses. Very cool. Wallison, hi teacher. Good evening. What's up, Wallison? Good evening. Thanks for the heart. Yeah, again, we talked about being thankful here, so thank you. Yes, thanks for participating, mate. Um, so yes, Esperanza, when I start the live tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if I will be here tomorrow. Yeah, so take advantage of today. Take your notes today. And if I can be here tomorrow, if I find some time tomorrow to be here, I will come. I try to come every day or at least 3, 4 times a week. I can't promise to be here tomorrow, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Maybe in the future, yeah, with um, a specific schedule, a specific routine. I can try to be here in a specific day and time, but I prefer to come here sporadically and be here, yeah, in different days, different times, whenever is possible for me at this point. Just make sure that you are always practicing and being active. Roni Els, Joseph, send a hug to Brazil. Of course, man. Hugs to Brazil. Kudos, kudos, kudos. Hugs to Brazil, mate. Kudos. Pablo the roses, yes. Thank you, mate. Very good. Your roses, your like, yeah, it's all very important for me. They want to kick me out? Okay. No. I understand you, Speranza. Yes. Thank you for understanding. Bob, Bob Lee Swagger. I'm learning for communication. Wow, why are you learning English? Yes, amazing. So you see, The first part of the sentence here, Bob's sentence. I'm learning English for communication because I like to share my ideas clearly and confidently. Perfect, Bob. So here we have the first part of the sentence that answers the question. I'm learning English for communication. So you answer my question. You add a reason for the second part because I like to share my ideas clearly and confidently. And if you want, it's not mandatory, but if you want to improve a little bit more, even in a simple way, you can add a personal detail. Yeah, maybe explaining. Give me an example. For example, I want to share my ideas more confidently and clearly in meetings. Yeah, I want to feel more confident. Yeah, I want to make sure that people in meetings understand me. I want to make sure that when I travel, people understand me, for example. Yeah, that's another way to communicate with people. Yeah, Pedro Portela joined. Yes, so that's an example of how you improve how you communicate in English. Yeah. Um, and one of the reasons you freeze is that you may be trying to translate an entire Portuguese sentence, especially for the people who speak Portuguese here, before speaking. Instead of translating everything, start with a simple English idea. An example idea like, eu queria ter começado a estudar inglês antes, porque agora percebo que perdi muitas oportunidades. Yeah. Imagine something like that. So you say, that's a big sentence. Yeah, but don't panic. Just break it down. Yeah, that's how we start speaking English. That's how we start connecting ideas. Yeah. Um, you could say like, I wish I had started earlier. English is important for me now. I missed some opportunities, but I'm studying now. I'm breaking down. Yeah, I don't need to say everything in one go. Yeah, I can slowly share the idea. Yeah. The English is simpler. Yes, it's simpler, but the message is still powerful. Wagner, bye, guy. I need to go. I will drink beer now. Ah, cheers, mate. Cheers. Good beer for you. Don't drink and drive. Hugs. Take it easy, mate. Next. Started following me. Yes, next. I'm sure you are the next to be confident in your communication. I'm sure of that. I can feel it. If you are not already confident, definitely you can be more influential. Yeah. Bobbly improving here even more. I'm learning English for communication because I like to be understanding to other people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Other people need, because what's fluency, Bob? Fluency is, thanks for liking. Your like is very important for me. Avis, avis. Avis, avis. Mr. Birds. Um, um, oops. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, see, I derailed. Yeah, I derailed. I went off topic. Now, Avis following me. Cheers, mate. I'm learning English for communication because I like to be understanding to other people. Yeah. So I was speaking about fluency. Fluency is not only being able to share your ideas. Yeah, fluency is being able to share your ideas clearly, but also understand what other people are talking to you. Yeah, make sure, yeah, you are understanding to other people understand you, but also understand what they are talking. So fluency is a two-way street. Yeah, it's deliver the message clearly and also understand what people are telling you in a good flow, something that doesn't interrupt the flow of communication with question and answer, communication back and forth. Yeah, that's the avis. Cheers, cheers. Thanks. Thanks for helping me here with the communication. Communication back and forth. That is fluency. Yeah, it goes and it comes back. Yeah. Esperanza, I do like to stay more, but now I have to go sleep. Of course. Come on, it's like it's like midnight, more or less, where you live, right? I agree with you. Have a good night. Esperanza, thank you for sharing your time here with me. I'm sure that has really helped you. Where are you from? Avis Avis asks. Yes, from Brazil, mate. From Brazil. Born in Brazil, but experienced and lived in other places, other countries, yeah, other cultures, and connected with people all around the world and more. Never stop in one place. Amanda Bellman. Hello, you people. Welcome, welcome. So, well, I said I would bring something very important here. Let me share something with you. Make sure you take notes about that. What to do when you forget a word. I'm also from Brazil. Avis avis. I can see avis avis as birds birds. Brazil. Yes, mate. It is like a bird thing here. But what to do when you forget a word? Cheers, Brazil. Here's a skill that confident speakers use. They don't always know every word. A lot of people commented here about, oh, vocabulary, I forget the word, I forget the word, I forget the word. Confident speakers don't always know every word. They know how to keep the conversation moving. Example, um, you forget a word, give me a second. How can I say this? I don't know the exact word, but it's something you use for sitting. It's something you use for listening other people online. It's something you use for writing letters. It's something you use for, see, something to use to describe the word you forget in different ways. It happens on and off. Like the live, thanks for the like. This helps reach a lot of other people and bring more connection with others and amazing ideas. Esperanza, I wish that you have that all have a good night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good night. Um, so this is a way, yeah. Or you compare to something else. Oh, this is similar to that. It's similar to the other one. It's similar to another one. Good evening, Richard. 0800 007 Mission Impossible. Hello, Richard. My name is Bond. James Bond. 0800. Yes. Well, here are three things. Three things that I want you to remember after this live. Number one thing that you have to remember after this live is start before your answer feels perfect. Write it down. Come on, write it down. Active learning. Start before your answer feels perfect. Use simple openings. I think for me, in my experience, different ways to start before you feel confident. Then you share your opinion. Second thing to remember after this live, speak in short blocks. Don't build a 5-line sentence inside your head. Say one idea, pause, breathe, and then you share another idea. You add another idea. Podemos saber conversar. Subir where? I don't understand that, mate. But TG, if you want to get in touch, if you want to connect with me, if you want to talk to me one on one, I can definitely connect with you. Make sure you connect with me. Send me a private message here. I will get in touch with you, and perhaps I can get you to come and talk to me one on one, and we can discuss more on how you will improve your English. Yeah, I'm sharing, I'm connecting with people. People are commenting here. Yeah, so if you want to talk one on one, I need to understand if you are really serious about improving your English, then you can connect with me privately. Yeah, send me a message on TikTok if that's what you really want. Yeah, for sure. If you are really serious about being confident in English, send me a message, confidence or whatever message that is, and I will get in touch with you. Yeah. Um, you can try here on the live. I have received some people here before in other lives. I have. I can't say I haven't. I have received other people in the live. You can join me, not today because I'm leaving. I am here in this live for almost 2 hours. Yeah, more than 1 hour I'm here and I have to go. I have other things to do. I can't have you here today, but maybe another live. Yeah, we can try to be here and talk. Yeah, I have definitely other plans now. I gotta go. Um, so, and the third thing is practice responding, not only studying. Thanks for the rose, Mireille. Thank you. So the third thing is practice responding, not only studying. Watching English helps. Studying vocabulary helps. Speaking confidence comes from practicing real responses, real English. Okay, no trouble. I'll wait. I have to go now. Roni, cheers, hugs, mates. Hugs, mate. Thank you. Thank you for participating here today, mate. Thanks for the active participation. Have a good night. Um, so, which one do you want to improve the most? Starting faster, uh, speaking more simply, or practicing consistently? Maybe all three. Who knows? Another rose. Thank you so much. Yeah, that has really helped me. And what we did today here is very similar to the way I work with my students. It's not only about learning another grammar rule, it's not about that. It's about training your brain to organize ideas, respond, and communicate under pressure. That's what it is about. I work with beginners who need direction from the beginning. And I had this question here before. So, yes, I work with beginners who need direction from the beginning. And I also work with intermediate and advanced speakers who understand English but still freeze, hesitate, or lack confidence. If you'd like help identifying exactly what is blocking your English, send me a private message with the word confidence. Tell me your current level and your biggest challenge in English. Um, you can also visit my website here. Yeah, there's a link in my bio. Complete the form. There's a short form there, and continue the conversation with me on WhatsApp if that's what you want. If you are really, but only for people who are really serious about investing their time, yeah, into improving their English. If you're really serious about that, you can go to that form and get in touch with me with WhatsApp. Yeah. Um, and before I leave, one final question for you. You can keep this question for yourself, for yourselves. Take notes so we can speak after. Avis avis. Wrap yourself with the language you are learning. Yes, of course, mate. Um, Tiago. Hi. Hi, Tiago. You live in the United States. You know, it's funny. I have students, thanks for liking the live. I have students who live in the United States and still need practicing English and still need to improve English. And they come to study with me. And a lot of them are very grateful for having studied with me because they actually improve their English, they improve their confidence, and they say, Alan, I've been living here in the United States for 1, 2, 3, 7 years, and I didn't speak English until I met you, and now I can speak English with Americans. I understand them better. And this, in some cases, in a shorter time, in some cases, in a longer time, but you need consistency, not stop. Yeah. Um, so, one final question that you should take note of and think of to yourself: what is one English action you are going to take this weekend? Today's Friday. So the question is, what is one English action you are going to take with you this weekend? Example, I'm going to record a 1 minute voice message in English. I'm going to practice introducing myself in English. I'm going to watch a video and explain it in English. I'm going to speak English for 10 minutes. Yeah, don't just say I'm going to study English. Choose a specific action. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You become ready through action. You need to speak clarity over perfection. Thank you for joining me in this live. Thanks for the like. Thanks for appreciating here. Thanks for staying here and for learning with me. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next live. I'm going to keep with shadowing activity. Yes, shadowing, avis avis, helps a lot with pronunciation, yeah, with your speaking, with how you connect the sounds for sure. So keep it up. Shadowing is pretty good. I'm going to read a short story every day. Do you speak Portuguese? Yes, Tiago. I speak Portuguese. More English than Portuguese, but I do speak some Portuguese. Yeah, of course. Bob Lee. I'm going to read a small story every day. Please. And if you can, read out loud. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Not just with your eyes, out loud. Pronounce the words. Take notes of the words you don't know. Maybe not all of the words, but some words you don't know. Then try to practice that word with someone. If you want to practice with me, get in touch with me. I can do that with you. If not, make sure, yeah, you take notes of the words you don't know from this story that you read every day and learn more each and every day. Practice, but important is not only receive the words, understand the words, but use them. That's the best way to learn. Use what you learn. Love you so much, Miri. Thank you. Love you. Jeez, the code's gotten to me. See you, buddy. I'll see you around. Yes, thank you. Do that. Thank you, Avis Avis. Thanks, Bob. Take it easy. You all. I'll see you guys in another live. Make sure you follow my content. There are many videos here. I comment in the comments of my videos. So let's stay active, practice, stay confident. Clarity over perfection. Don't worry about perfection. Worry about being clear. Take it easy. See you guys another time. Cheers. Don't drink and drive.